When Joao started learning to code back in September, he had zero experience. No tech background, no portfolio, no idea where to begin. But what he did have was this: a clear path to break into tech, leave behind a job he didn't enjoy, and earn the kind of money that would let him work from anywhere and build a better life for himself. Today, that's exactly what he's doing. This is the story of how he got there, and how someone who started at zero became one of the most prepared interviewers we've ever seen. Not through luck, but by following a method that works. Joao came in just like most new learners do. Ambitious, motivated, but totally new to the world of front-end development. He didn't know what HTML was, and no clue how Flexbox worked. He hadn't even touched a real project before. But this is what made him different. He didn't try to figure it all out on his own. Instead of getting stuck, he asked questions constantly. He showed up, tagged mentors, asked for help at 11 p.m. and again at 7 a.m. Not because he was desperate, but because he understood something that most people miss. The fastest learners are the ones who don't pretend to know it all. That mindset, learn in public, stay coachable, is what helped Joao skip past months of confusion and build momentum quickly. The real unlock? Joao used mentorship the way it's meant to be used. He didn't just ask for help, he built a rhythm, debugging in Slack, reviewing layouts with coaches, jumping on Zoom when things broke, getting feedback before polishing a feature. This is something that most people overlook. Mentorship isn't a bonus, it's a multiplier. It's what turns bugs into breakthroughs and confusion into clarity. Joao's momentum didn't come from being a genius. It came from trying not to do it alone. When he hit problems with Firebase, a mentor walked him through the lifecycle. Nested JSX giving him layout issues, someone helped clean it up and explain why. End of project bug right before his internship deadline, fixed live on a call with someone who had his back. That kind of support accelerates everything. Here's where things get interesting though, because even though Joao started from zero, by the time he reached the interview stage, he had something most candidates didn't: interview experience. Most people show up to their first interview and hope for the best. But the method that works? Treat interviews like reps, not one-shot finals. We taught Joao early. Your first interview will not get you hired. It gets you ready. And most people you're competing with, they've already done it 5 to 10 times. Joao practiced, he debriefed, he got better. Each time he picked up on new patterns, refined his answers, improved his energy. By the time he landed his final interview, he wasn't just ready, he was better than most in the pool. And that includes behavioral rounds. Joao had the EQ, he told stories, he connected. Here's what's important. Joao didn't work 18 hours a day. He didn't have some secret talent. He just followed a proven approach. Ask for help early and often, build projects that force real-world problem solving, treat interviews as practice, not pressure. From his first div to his internship wrap-up to landing his first offer, Joao stayed in motion. And that motion was built on something very simple: structure plus mentorship equals progress. That's not a tagline, it's a principle. The people who succeed in this field aren't the ones who hustle harder. They're the ones who learn faster because they're surrounded by systems and individuals that keep them learning. Joao's story isn't some outlier. It started where most people start, feeling stuck, wanting more, not sure how to break in. But he followed a method that works. Learn by doing real projects, get mentorship from actual engineers, stack interview reps until confidence builds itself. And if you're paying attention, you will notice this. Mentorship is what pulls this all together. It is the one thing that turns knowledge into understanding, practice into preparation, and questions into breakthroughs. Not because mentorship makes things easy, but because it makes progress possible. So if you're watching this wondering if it's too late for you or if this is even realistic, watch Joao's story again. Then scroll through this channel, because stories like his, they're not rare. They just follow the same method, and that method changes everything.